What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Darian, and of course, you already know my name. You know how we get down over here on this channel. I'm the BowTie fragrance guy, and I have a special guest with me today. I have Miss BowTie. She's back. I finally got her back after a while. Look, I've been wanting to start this new segment on the channel for a while. It's going to be called Smell and Rate with Miss BowTie. I want to go ahead and get this out of the way so you guys know what this is about. So on my channel, I do videos where I do my top 5. So I talk about a particular fragrance house and I do my top 5 fragrances, right? Okay. So what's going to happen is when we start the video, I'm going to flash across the screen the top 5 fragrances that I chose from that house, and I'm going to show them the order in which I chose the fragrances. Okay. So what she's going to do is those same 5 fragrances, I'm going to spray them on a test strip, of course, and I'm going to allow her to rate them in order from 1 to 5, from her favorite to her least favorite. Okay. So we'll get a chance to see how the female, or my female, or how a woman thinks compared to what I think as relates to my top 5 fragrances from a particular house. Now, that particular video was done about 2 years ago, or over 2 years ago. So in addition to that, what I'm going to do is I now have a larger collection of this house, and just so you know, today we're going to be talking about Tom Ford fragrances. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 fragrances from the house of Tom Ford. So I now have 13 fragrances from the house of Tom Ford. This is designer as well as the private blend collection. I have a total of 13. So at the end of this, I will tell you if my top 5 is still the same. So I think this is going to be fun. You up for it? You ready?
I guess so. I don't know what is in store, guys, but I love Tom Ford. So I'm excited.
All right, yep. So you guys know how we get down. If you want to know her top 5 based on what my top 5 was, then you know the routine, man. Keep it locked right here. There you go. All right, guys, we're back. Thank you so much for keeping it locked in. We're going to go ahead and jump right into the video. Now, before we start, I'm going to go ahead and put it up on the screen. These were my top 5 fragrances in order from 1 to 5 of my Tom Ford collection at the time. Now, she doesn't know what my top 5, well, she doesn't know the order in which I have these fragrances. Of course, I now have them sitting in front of her, so she knows what they were, but she does not know the order. So how we're going to do this is I'm going to spray each one, and then she's going to rank them from her favorite to her least favorite. So let's go ahead and make it happen. So we're going to start with this one right here. This one is called Tuscan Leather. Tuscan Leather. Now at the time, this one made it was in my top 5, so I'm going to spray it for her and let her, you know, smell it. She smelled most of them before. So well. All right. This is one of your favorites. Tuscan Leather. So let's go ahead and check that out. All right, so what would you, just out of curiosity though, what would you give that? No, we're not going to do scale of 1 to 10 because I don't want to give it away. So that's Tuscan Leather. Yeah, that's true. All right, so put that one down. Right. And I will put this right there so you'll know which test strip belongs to which. Next, we have this one right here. This is called Noir Extreme. So we have Noir Extreme. We're going to spray that on a test strip. Here you go. All right, so that's Noir Extreme. I'll set it there. You can put the test strip down in front of it. Okay, that's Noir Extreme. So this one also made my top 5 at the time. This is called Tobacco Vanille. Tobacco Vanille from Tom Ford. So let's spray this one up on a strip as well. There you go.
Okay. Told you we gotta get some coffee beans.
I know, we'll get some one day.
Oh.
How about some coffee?
What? No. All right.
So that's Tobacco Vanille. You can sit that down. Next, we have this one right here, and this one is Oud Wood. That one did make my top 5 2 years ago. So, here you go.
I don't even need to smell this. I love. Oh. Woo! I haven't smelled this in a while. All right. Good Lord. All right.
All right, so in the last one that made my top 5 2 years ago was this one right here. And this one is called Black Orchid. Now this is the EDT, Eau de Toilette Concentration. Go. A scent that you know pretty well.
All right, we're gonna take 5.
All right, so in case you guys were not paying attention or whatever the case may be, I will flash up here one more time what my top 5 was from the House of Tom Ford when I did this video 2 years ago. So now that we have sprayed all 5 on the test strip, we're going to let Miss BowTie give us her top 5 in order from her most favorite to the least favorite. Or let's do it the other way around. Let's go from least favorite to most favorite.
Okay.
Okay?
And we're gonna give just a few seconds for I need to smell them again.
Okay.
One more time.
Okay.
And then least favorite to most favorite.
Yeah, so there's the test strips. You have them right there in front of you if you want to go back and kind of revisit and find out, so you can get a better idea of what it is how you want to rank these. So they're right there.
All right.
So we'll give her a few moments to kind of go through these, and we'll see what she's going to do. While she's doing that, I will tell you guys, since that time, my Tom Ford collection has grown. I now have a total of 13 fragrances that are Tom Ford fragrances in total. So there are 13 fragrances. The ones that are not pictured on this list are, we have Neroli Portofino Acqua. We have Mandarino di Amalfi Acqua. We have Lost Cherry. We have Noir Anthracite. We have the original Tom Ford Noir. This is the Eau de Toilette. We have Tuscan Leather, which is one that I really love as well. We have Grey Vetiver. And we also have the original Tom Ford for Men. So that is my total Tom Ford collection right now. Guys, so she has now got them in order. We have her order and we're gonna go from 5 to 1. So I'll let her tell you guys what she chose and put them in order. And maybe she can give you a little bit of an idea of why she chose what she chose. So Ashley, go ahead and let them know.
Okay guys, so if you know me a little bit, because I've been on the channel a few times, if you paid attention, you know what my favorite things are. And you know what my not so favorite things are. So I'm a little biased because leather is good, but leather is like too much leather can be a lot. And that was cute. Too much leather can be a lot. So if it's too much leather, I'm not turned on by that. So for my least favorite, it doesn't have leather, okay, but my least favorite is the Tobacco
Vanille.
And that is because for me, it's very sweet, but it doesn't do a whole lot for me. It's sweet, but it doesn't have enough tobacco in it, so it doesn't have enough masculinity in it for me to be like, oh man, I want this to be in the number 1. So that's definitely my least favorite.
So Tobacco Vanille comes in her ranking at the number 5 spot.
All right. Now, number 4 spot, although I know you absolutely love.
I like it.
And I think it smells great on him. Right? But by itself, if it is not on him, I have no interest. Okay. So, that thing don't smell good by itself. But when you put it on the man over here, the Tuscan Leather is the bomb. But it definitely still is my number 4.
Okay. So we got Tobacco Vanille at number 5 and Tuscan Leather at number 4. Okay, so go ahead with your number 3.
All right, let me double check my number 3. Make sure it's still number 3. Yeah, it's still number 3. All right, so my number 3 is my baby's favorite, my little baby favorite, Madden Tom Ford Noir Extreme. This is really good because I don't think I liked this at first when you got it. I don't know how many years ago, but it's perfect. It's just a great blend. It's not too sweet. It's got a little musk in it, right?
I don't think it has musk.
No musk.
It has.
What am I smelling? That
It's
probably
coffee is the main note in it.
Okay.
It's like a dessert type scent. Coffee, yeah.
Yeah.
Pistachio. I think that's the variety used in this. But
Gotcha. I like it. So it's my number 3. Okay.
I'll put
Tom
this
Ford
over here.
Noir Extreme.
Yep, that's the way we're going. All right. So what made number 2 for you? What was number 2 on the
Number 2, it's one that I love to wear. It's the Black Orchid. It's the Black Orchid. It is perfect. It's a beautiful scent. I love it on me more than I love it on him. But that's definitely my number 2.
I used to rock the heck out of that one.
I don't know what happened. It changed for me because like in the last year, I'm not a fan of super sweet things anymore. I don't know what changed, but it did. So
It's like
now,
more florals. Well,
now
that has a
I'm
lot
like-
of florals, but it has a lot of, like you said, sweeter, heavier notes in there.
Yeah,
Like
it's a little bit. It's a lot.
truffle. All right, so you guys know what number 1 is. What's number 1?
No. My number 1 is Tom Ford Oud Wood, baby.
Ooh, wood is so good, man.
Let me tell you something. Women,
I tell you all the time.
if y'all
it's
are
good.
watching this, man, oh man.
Ooh,
The first
wood.
time you wore this, I think we went to a movie
Yeah, your birthday.
on my birthday, maybe 3 or 4 years ago. I don't know.
3 years ago.
3 years ago.
Yeah.
And we were at, what it was the Equalizer.
Yeah.
It was the Equalizer 2.
Yep.
And y'all, he was smelling so good. I couldn't.
I tell that story all the time.
Do you?
I told it before, yeah.
Yeah, I can't keep up with all his videos, but and he was smelling so good.
I smelled good because I had on oud wood.
I could not focus on the movie, so I was getting lost in the movie because I kept being like trying to get the popcorn, y'all. I was like, trying to get the popcorn. But anyway, y'all know oud wood is
Oud good.
So
Yep.
that's got to be number 1.
All right, so that is interesting. I mean, I would be lying if I said that I did not think she was going to choose oud wood as number 1. But let's reveal. I'm going to reveal to her now what order I had these in 2 years ago.
Can I guess what your number 1 was? Or should
Uh,
I not? Okay.
you can try. Go ahead.
I think you probably went with either Tuscan leather or tobacco vanille for your number 1. Am I right?
No.
Ah!
So I'm going to reveal it to her. So 5 years ago, 5 fragrances. 2 years ago,
Oh, it was too late.
number 1 for me was, and I've already revealed this on the screen, but this was what I had at number 1 spot, Noir Extreme. Number 2 was oud wood. Number 3 was Tuscan leather. Number 4 was Black Orchid. And number 5 was Tobacco Vanille. So the only one that we had in the exact same spot was Tobacco Vanille. Now, how would this change? Even with the addition of the fragrances that I have, I still think that these would be my top 5. Although, for me, Lost Cherry, Ombre Leather, and Grey Vetiver. Yeah, I guess sometimes it depends on the time of year, man, because I really want to wear those at different times of the year. But I'm just going to go, I think these would still be the top 5, but my order would change. So now, our list would be a little bit more in line because oud wood is my favorite Tom Ford fragrance now.
It better be.
And number 2 would be Noir Extreme.
Okay.
Number 3, I think would be, and I'm just doing it off the top of my head right now. Number 3 would be Black Orchid.
Okay.
Number 4, I think I would move Tobacco Vanilla up.
You really moved Tuscan Leather to the end.
I mean, that's not saying anything about I don't like it. This is hard, very close. I mean, these are close as far as how much or what I like. But
you talked about that one a lot.
yeah, I mean, I've worn Tobacco Vanilla more over the past 2 years, and I just really appreciate it for what it is when I wear it. The wearing experience of that. So I've moved that up one spot. So I would move it around a little bit. It's a little bit different from what I had, from the 2 years ago. So what that proves is, number one, it's not always the same, but women sometimes look at different fragrances and judge them differently than guys. And it also proves that your own individual taste may change over the course of time. So that's why I thought this is going to be a good series to do. We're going to be covering all of my top 5. So as often as I can get her back, we'll have her back. Neroli Portofino Acqua is really good as well. She loves these.
We're not going to talk about that, but I love Neroli. So
I love Neroli.
All your bottles are black, dude. Like, what's up?
That's a Tom Ford thing.
You're biased or something?
Nah, it's just a Tom Ford thing.
All his favorites are black. I mean, but I love Neroli Portofino.
That's a good one.
I love it. I wear
Great
it all
summer
the time.
fragrance.
Yeah. So anyway.
Yep. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna have Miss BowTie on, and as often as I can get her back on the channel, we're gonna get her back. So we smelled a few new Tom Ford fragrances about 2 weeks ago. We were in Atlanta, maybe 3 weeks ago. And there's one that we both love. Now I think it is marketed towards women, but I say it's completely unisex.
Oh, really?
And we both can wear it. But my wife is kind of dressed in that. It's going to, the fragrance that we're talking about, the way she's dressed will remind you of that fragrance. If somebody can tell me what that fragrance is down in the comment section, the first one to get it right, and it's a fragrance we both love, then I will send you a 5 ml decant of a Tom Ford fragrance of your choice. So make sure you comment down below and tell me what fragrance do you think is a Tom Ford fragrance, is marketed towards women, but what she's wearing would give you a hint or a clue of what that fragrance is. So I want you guys to comment down below and let me know what that is. But man, I appreciate you guys' time as always. We appreciate your time and attention to these videos because, of course, I know you could have been anywhere else in the world, but you're right here with us, and we sincerely appreciate that. Now, don't forget, take a few moments, if you don't mind, to go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. And share these videos out to folks that you think could use this information or find us entertaining, because I am Darian, the BowTie Fragrance Guy.
And I am Ashley, Mrs. BowTie.
There you go. And we love to smell good, look good, and smell amazing. So until next time, keep looking good. Keep always smelling. Keep smelling even better.
I was going to say, hold on, wait. I was going to say, keep smelling amazing, but I wasn't sure if I was mixing it up because I thought you changed it up for me.
We love to look good and we love to smell amazing. So until next time, guys, keep looking good, keep smelling amazing. We'll catch you
on the flip side.
You always get that right. All right, peace.